Hello everyone and welcome to another Doom Eternal guide. This is for Mission 5, the Super Gore Nest. As soon as we load in here, let's take a quick look at what our challenges will be for this level. They're pretty easy. The first one is acquire a weapon mod, so we just need to find a mod bot. The other one is complete both secret encounters, which will show you guys where those are. And then the third one is perform 3 different glory kills on Pinkies, and I'll be able to show you guys an easy method on how to get that one done. So as we walk out of spawn here, we're going to want to head on the normal path to progress the mission, and then up here we already have found a Codex. Right after collecting your Codex, progress the mission as you normally would. As soon as you break through this wall, you can see a 1-up a little further ahead on the right. As soon as you get close to the 1-up, a platform will come up and raise the 1-up into the air. I'll show you guys how to get that in just a minute. Before we can collect that 1-up, we're going to need to clear all the enemies out of this area. As soon as we do, a Pinkie will spawn. And right here is how I'm going to show you guys how to get that challenge for getting 3 different Pinkie glory kills. So right here, you can lure the Pinkie, and you're not going to want to use big damage weapons. You're going to want to use low damage, and you're going to want to shoot him in the face instead of in the tail. Because if we hit him in the tail, we run the risk of killing him instantly and not having the option to get a glory kill. So just keep shooting him in the face over and over. It'll take a bit, and then you're going to want to go straight in front of him, and you're going to want to get the glory kill from the front. And then right now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to restart from my last load checkpoint. It will save the progress of me getting the glory kill on the Pinkie and spawn him back in. So look on the right, it says 1 of 3 for the Pinkie challenge. And now I'm doing the same thing again, just doing light damage. And this time I come from the side and hit him in the arm. And that gives me a different glory kill animation. So that's 2 out of 3 for our challenge. I reset the checkpoint again. Again, I did light damage. Hit him from the back for the last glory kill that I didn't have yet, and that is 3 different glory kills on Pinkies, and boom, that challenge is done. There are other Pinkies in the mission where you'll be able to get that challenge done if you prefer to do it without loading the checkpoint, but I found that way to be nice just to get it out of the way. As soon as you finish getting your Pinkie glory kills, you can go in the door that the Pinkie came out of, and at the end of the hallway, you'll find that Codex. After collecting that Codex, you can turn around, jump up to this climbable wall, climb up, head to your right, and you'll find a mod bot in this room, and that's another challenge to be completed. Now I'll show you guys how we can get that 1-up that we passed earlier. Run through this room, and I had already cleared out all the enemies. You'll have to clear some enemies out. But once you're finished with that, head over to this right-hand side, and you're going to want to go in between this pink and teal store. There's a breakable wall, punch the wall, and there's the 1-up. Just double jump, and then you can dash, and it doesn't matter if you land on the platform or not. The platform will lower, and another Pinkie will come out. So if you need to get your glory kills, you can get another one here. But as soon as you eliminate this Pinkie, you're going to want to head into the room that the Pinkie came out of, because this room counts as a secret. So head into the room and get the secret, and then after that, you can head over here, and there is a Praetor suit point in this room. After getting your Praetor suit point, you can head back to where we had broken the wall to get that 1-up. You're going to need to hit this swing bar and jump up to the objective marker. And before you go forward and drop down in that hole, we're going to want to turn around here, and there is another little cave up here. Jump up in there and you'll be able to find yourself another Doom toy. This one is the soldier with a shield. Now I did forget to open my map and show you guys where it was, so I'm sorry about that. But right after you get that toy, you can come forward and you're going to get this notification on the buff totem. After you eventually find the buff totem and melee it, go back to the middle room and keep hitting the transporters until the middle one is the only one left. So I situated myself in the room so that I'm looking at the middle teleporter and this rune is on my right. Head over towards that rune, and then you'll be able to find a Praetor suit point. After grabbing your Praetor suit point, you can head left back into the room, head left again and go up this ramp, and on your right you will find a secret Gore nest encounter. And like normal, this Gore nest is pretty easy to accomplish. And that is one out of the 2 Gore nests that we will need for our challenge for this map. And just for a quick reference, right here is where the Gore nest is on your map. After completing that Gore nest encounter, you can now go through the middle teleporter. The middle teleporter will take you to your yellow Gore key. After you get the key, simply go forward and to the right to the yellow door, and then instead of turning left where the mission marker is, we're going to want to turn right. We'll hit this man cannon and it will take us up to that rune. Once you progress the level, this will be the next room that you are in. I have cleared all the enemies out. You're going to want to head over to this left-hand side, and you can see that spot in the wall right there that's breakable. Just jump down and dash into it, and it'll break in, and you have found yourself your secret cheat code. This one is for infinite ammo. After that, you'll be able to use your yellow Gore key and it'll take you into this room. Once you're in this room, you can use this swing bar to jump up and grab this 1-up.
Sometimes evolution just needs a little. And here at the UAC.
After grabbing this 1-up, you'll be able to go forward to this elevator, drop down the elevator shaft, follow the path until you get to your Sentinel Crystal. After grabbing your Sentinel Crystal, we'll go down another elevator shaft and then follow this path to get to the next Codex. It is placed behind the chain gun weapon. After grabbing that Codex, we'll head into the next room. The next room will have the Rad Suit. The Rad Suit will be protecting us from the toxic slime, and it will also be helping us get a lot more secrets in this level. The next secret that we'll be grabbing using our Rad Suit will be the Sentinel Battery. Simply follow this path. You can grab this Rad Suit regeneration right here, push forward, and then to the left. Turn left again and double jump up and grab yourself that Sentinel Battery. After grabbing that Sentinel Battery, you'll need to backtrack back to this location, and then you'll dash through this wall, and then if you go forward and turn to your right, you'll be able to see a supercharge. And again, for those of you who may not know, the supercharge regenerates all of your health and all of your shields. As soon as you grab the supercharge, you can continue on through the level, run through this toxic slime, and then on the right hand side here is the last Gore nest we need for our last challenge on this map. This Gore nest is also very easy. I made several mistakes and was still able to complete it on my first try. After completing that Gore nest, you can go through this teleporter. It'll take you right back to where the Gore nest was. And I'm going to use this Gore nest as a reference point to help us find the next few secrets. So as you can see on the map there's a 1-up. In order to get that, we're going to turn left, jump past this fire cannon into the slime waterfall. And then I accidentally jumped over the 1-up, but there it is. Grab that, head right back to where the Gore nest was, and then straight off the cliff. And just real quick, that's where the Gore nest was. Jump off this cliff, we can drop in, and we'll find ourselves another Doom toy. This Doom toy is the Revenant. After grabbing that toy, you head through the teleporter. Look to your left after going through the teleporter. There's a climbable wall, and we'll be able to use this wall to progress the level and grab our red Gore key. It's on the left. After grabbing the Gore key, you'll fight a Pinkie here. I edited it out, but if you look to the left, you'll find yourself another Praetor suit point. And remember, if you didn't do the challenge by using the load checkpoint, then you're going to want to get your last glory kill on that Pinkie for that challenge. After going through the control room, head off to the right hand side and you'll be able to find the auto map. After using the auto map and cleaning out all the enemies in this room, head behind the mission marker and you'll be able to find this green skull, which will open the door to the teleporter and also the door to our next secret. Instead of going through the teleporter, head off to the right hand side. This door is now open for you. Head to the end and you'll find yourself a mod bot. Once you've collected your mod bot, you are then okay to go through your teleporter. Once you go through the teleporter, you'll see that there is a buff totem active, so don't bother fighting any of these enemies. Just progress forward. There is a 1-up down here. Don't fall into that mouth. Jump and dash forward. You'll get yourself your extra life. Hit this man cannon, and the totem that you need to hit is here on the left. Now that platform right there is where I hit the totem, and so if you jump to the next platform after the totem and then hit this wall, you'll find another secret and get yourself some armored chest piece, and here's a reference point on the map. After getting that chest piece, you'll be able to look to your left and there's a rotating skull platform with a swing bar on it. Use the swing bar to get to the next level. Once you're over here, you'll find yourself another Praetor suit point. Now, when I used this Praetor suit point, I bought an upgrade that I didn't fully understand, and I kind of regret getting it because, as you can see here, I got this Praetor suit that made it so that it reveals what all of the items are on my map where it says items found, and so now they won't be question marks, it'll just show what they are. And once I discover them, they will have green behind them instead of black. So that's why that's different now. But anyway, pressing on, you'll punch this punchable block, you'll progress your level. After you do the platforming section and you jump through these rotating flaming skull chains, you'll jump to this climbable wall. As soon as you get to the top of the climbable wall, look to your left and you'll find yourself an easy Sentinel Battery. After grabbing that Sentinel Battery, you're going to want to pass your mission marker once again. Wait for this skull to rotate so you can grab that swing bar, double jump and dash, and then swing over to another secret, and this one is your Doom album. After getting that album, you'll be able to jump back to where you were at your mission marker, punch through this wall, press forward a little bit, and you'll find yourself a rune. After grabbing that rune, you'll go through this next breakable wall, clear out some enemies, and then head to the right side of the room, turn left, and then there is a skull right here that you can push in to open up the door. You'll head through the door and just take the path that I take, and we'll get our next Praetor suit point. Once I got to this wall, I skipped a wall and jumped straight in, but there is a wall right there that you can jump to instead, but either way works, and here's your next Praetor suit point. Short while later, you'll find your blue Gore key. Once you have your blue Gore key, you're gonna need to run through some toxic acid stuff again. And after you do that, you'll be on this bridge. I've got all the enemies cleared out. You're gonna wanna head through this blue Gore key door and then follow it to the end, and you'll find yourself a secret right here. This one is another Doom album. Right after grabbing that Doom album, we're going to be back in that room that had the 1-up in the beginning. You're going to want to use your Gore key to go through that door and get that man cannon, launch yourself up, and then dash over, and you'll get yourself another Doom toy, the Mecha Zombie. Right after that, we're going to head back down to that man lift. Once we're in the man lift, we're going to go over to this grabbable wall, and then use your Gore key yet again to get through this door. Go to the end of the hallway. You will have to fight a Spectre, but once you get to the end of the hallway, there will be another Sentinel Battery, and there will be the Slayer Gate key. After grabbing your Sentinel Battery, go ahead and get your Slayer Gate key. You're going to want to go down to the ledge where you would use the keys to progress the level. So once you're here, you can see that there is a supercharge down there that I had never grabbed, so I'm going to head down there and grab that to get my full shields and armor. And now if you jump up on this ledge with the pipes, at the end of the pipes is the Slayer Gate door. After defeating the Slayer Gate, you're going to want to make sure that you grab your Empyrean Key before you press on. And just for referencing, here's where it is on the map. And that's it for all the items found, all the secrets, Gore Nest challenges for this mission, 100% completion. So I hope this guide helped you guys out. I know it was a bit of a longer one, but every time I tried to cut something out, it made it a little bit too hard to follow, I thought. So I really do hope that it helps you guys, even though it is a bit longer. And I hope to see you guys back here on the channel for Doom Eternal Guide Mission 6. But anyway, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.